Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. The hands can't hit what the eyes can't see. Me and Andy about to do the email so we fitting to read. Rumble, young man, rumble. Oh, Steve.
Spears and Steinberg.
You know what the fuck it is?
Aries and Andy. Chewing the jerk.
You know it's time to get this work.
The real raw, gutter, uncut cocaine. No political corrections.
Always sleep.
Fuck being awoke. We discuss politics and jokes.
Scribe, we lit.
There's levels to this shit. Before you was sucking on your mama's tit.
Aries Spears don't give a fuck.
We talk about race a lot, racism,
Sexism.
Much love to my loyal bitch bag holders.
Rollers, clip loaders.
We got them in the folders.
The whole world on our shoulders.
Spears and Steinberg.
Yeah.
I have an email that we're going to read from a person who described the ending of Ozark as straight dragon pussy. So before I get to that email, let me just say my couple notes. I don't have much on Ozark, the second half.
Does he like dragons, this guy, or does not like dragons?
I don't know.
That's
But I would imagine that dragon pussy is not a good thing.
Unless
Maybe he's saying it was as hot as dragon pussy.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, I called you and I said, Andy with about 7 or 8 flame emojis. This ending was fire. And this is how well I know Andy now. If he don't quickly return the same enthusiasm back, and there's a on the under the phone, he wasn't feeling it. But before we get to that, let me lead up to that. Dude, when I've said that, again, some of the coldest lines in cinema and in film, Tony Soprano's, I'm the motherfucker that calls the motherfucking shots. Christopher's, do I look like a pussy to you? Then why you treat me like I'm somebody not to worry about? And incidentally, Navi, the main cartel dude in this, his sister, I don't know if you recognize her. She was the evil bitch from Queen of the South.
Oh, okay.
Remember her?
Yep.
Yeah. When she told the lady who she thought killed her son, if I find out you're lying about who killed my son, I will slice you from your cunt to your chin. Nigga, I was like, yo, that's one of the coldest lines ever. Because here's when you know you got a good line. When it goes with the visual. I will cut you from your cunt to your chin. That again, that reminds me of that cold verse when DMX was freestyling, you know what I'm saying, with DMX at the Hard Knock Life tour in the back of the fucking one of the locker rooms or whatever. And that nigga X said, blah, 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 blah. And I'll put pinstripes across your windpipe. Pinstripes across your windpipe. Woo! I love that line.
What's funny is you love dark lines like that, but
because you know what? In rap form, in a rap battle, that's what slays a motherfucker.
Yeah, that wins.
A good punchline. It's in comedy, a good comeback is a good punchline. In scenes, in television and film, it puts the punctuation on a moment. That's what I love about wordplay and good punchlines. When you get a good punchline, it finishes. It's a Mortal Kombat. Finish him. Fatality. It deads a motherfucker.
Yeah. Okay.
It puts the emphasis on the scene and scene.
So
it's done.
So that can be as dark as it can be.
Yes.
You're cool with that.
Yes. But that's like when you say fly shit to a bitch. Anytime, and this is more of a black woman thing, when you say fly shit to a bitch, if you hear her go, when a woman goes, nigga, you have fatality that moment. She felt you, nigga. Oh, I love that shit. And yeah, that really brings me to my last 2 notes because much of my shit was about that.
That's all you got is a few notes on Ozark?
Yeah,
as much as you loved it?
Yeah, I loved the first half was better than the second half. The second half was cool, but the ending, that's how you end a motherfucking show. Not that Soprano shit. But then before I get to that, dude, that moment when after the lady said, I will cut you from your cunt to your chin. And then she said to Marty and his wife, if you give this woman a heads up, if you try to interfere, I will kill you and your children. And both Marty and his wife had that step away, and they had a moment to themselves where they said, we got to let Ruth die. Because if we try to save her, if we try to give her a hint, anything that the lady said, they're going to kill us and our children. And Bateman went, we can't warn her. And I went, oh no, they're about to kill Ruth.
Is this something that we can't live with?
Yes. And dude, I'm going, you know what? It'd be different if it was like they said Ozark's coming back for another season. But this was it. So I went, they about to kill Ruth. And dude, when she got out the car and then the lady came up to her, and I loved it that Ruth was gangster to the end. She was like, your boys deserved it. Your boy deserved it. He was a piece of shit. He killed my fucking family. And then she said, if you're going to do it, let's get it fucking done. Get it over with.
The fuck you waiting for?
Pew. And Ruth got shot. She laid there. I was like, oh, man. And this is the thing. When you watch these shows and you invest in them, your time, your energy, you love the characters, they really become like your family. And you know them and you just go, they killed off my family, nigga. And it hurt. But I understood this is the end. It's got to be climactic. Now, here's where I said it was fire. After they kill Ruth and Marty and his wife get back to the house, I'm looking at the clock and I'm going, this thing is like fucking a minute left. How is this ending? And they show the cop out there. He broke in the house. He took the cookie jar. He exposes that there's evidence in here, DNA evidence, the fingernails, the teeth, blah, 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 blah. I'm going, where the fuck is this going? I love the part where he says, you're not the Kennedys. You're not the Kochs. You don't get to ride off into the sunset. That's not how America works. And she goes, since when? I love that line, that moment. That's exactly how the fuck it works. And then they're sitting there and they offer him money. We'll give you what you want. He says, I don't want your money. They cut to Jonah. Nigga got the gun. Then I love how they cut back to Bateman and Bateman's greatest Batemanness. He does the thing he does so well. He looks at the guy, head tilted, gives the eye flash as though to go, okay. Yeah, Jonah, shoot this motherfucker. Cut to black. Boom. Dum, 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 dum. Wait a minute. Love and happiness. They play Al Green, which I felt was an ode to Ruth. Because every time you saw Ruth, she was playing hip hop. She loved, particularly Wu-Tang. Matter of fact, on the drive to go get shot, they played my man, CL Smooth. I reminisce. The dude who did our new opening.
Right.
And I just went, was that on purpose? Or was that a coincidental tie-in? Had to be on purpose, as a tribute to Ruth. They played Al fucking Green, Love and Happiness, which I went, Andy's gonna love this because Al Green is his dude. And when they cut the black shotgun, you didn't see the dude get shot. Jonah shot him. Al Green, homage to Ruth. That's how you end a motherfucking series.
Yeah.
You didn't like it?
I thought the ending was pretty phenomenal.
Okay. So he's giving me a silent, reserved excellence.
No, but do I like it? Do I think it's a great ending? Yeah, man, because I didn't see it coming. They got me.
Okay.
But overall, I wanted
the second half or the whole fourth season?
In some of the seasons, I felt like were just so unbelievable. But let's
all of it.
Let's say we like it all. First of all, who did I want to see get killed in that?
Oh, the wife.
The wife.
She was a little cunty. But you know what? I respected her. I'ma stand my ground on certain shit. And she was ruthless and manipulative when she needed to be.
Okay, but let's now that you got there, let's take this all. Who is the most ruthless? Who's the most manipulative? And who comes out in the end out of all the characters? What do they all have in common? The most ruthless and the ones that come out on top. Who are they?
You mean the actual characters?
Yeah.
Marty, the family.
Nah, the women.
Mm.
The sister becomes the drug lord.
The sister.
The drug lord sister.
Oh, right.
She becomes the drug
Right.
lord. Ruth. She gets killed, but she was at the top of her thing, and she got killed by the drug lord sister. Now, whatever. her name.
Darlene, that ugly old bitch.
and Darlene, obviously the wife.
Yes.
She's the
You're right.
She's the Kennedy. And what is all the male characters have in common, other than the cartel leader?
What do the male characters have in common?
They all do anything for them women, including the son at the end.
Good observation.
So what is it saying? And what is the truth?
It's saying that women run shit, but the truth is we do.
Women run us.
Ain't no woman run me, nigga.
Women run the world, dude. I'm telling you. Listen, when women didn't have the right to vote, yes, they did. They had to go through a lot to get the right to vote. But you don't have the right to vote. And there's a comic that does this joke about it. You go to sleep one night, you don't have the right to vote. So you can't win the right to vote in a vote. But women win the right to vote.
Women, okay. The booze and the concha tell him what to do. The pussy tells men what to do.
Who owns the pussy?
You're right.
Wars.
You're right. Over pussy. Okay.
That was that to me, it was very
So basically, men are the Scarface's Frank Loges of the world. The bulls and the concha tell us what to do.
Seriously, because what's Jason Bateman's character's name again? Whatever. Marty. Even at the end, his unwavering love for his wife. No matter what she did, how many times she went against him, the affair that she had that started this whole thing.
Yep.
The son who is mad at his parents because of everything they did wrong, but at the end, what does he do?
Right.
But the other part that ruined this movie, that ruins the end for me. This is what ruins the end for me. It's a good ending. He's standing there with the
shocker.
No, but before the cop is standing there with the cookie jar because he knows that it has the ashes in it. Once you burn that shit,
it's a lie,
and you burn all the shit out of it. But
he said that the crematorium was old,
so they tried to give you that little bit
right
there. Nah, motherfucker.
That's not how that works.
Nah.
Before you explain, and once again, from the book of G.T. Andy, look, motorcycles, cocaine, DJ, rich friends. Fucking tells us the usage of cocaine. Now he's going to break down to us. Oh, laundering money. Now he's going to break down to us. Fucking DNA, crematoriums, and how to dead bodies. This Jew ain't what you think he is, yo. When he, that's his soundtrack. Everybody has a soundtrack to their life. Andy is dum 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 dum. Love and happiness. This is Al Green. This is the whitest Jewish nigga on the planet. His beard is Jerry curls, nigga.
No.
Go ahead.
Listen, first of all, when you cremate someone, you cremate the whole body, and that shit's made to get rid of bones, everything to cremate it. Yes, it could have been older, but just because it's on the table doesn't mean that there's definitely going to be teeth and the bones. He says, and if they are, and they're burnt.
Did you hear what he said? If and they are. He's a nigga, y'all. He said if and they are. And if and they are.
No, it proves my point that I said even white dudes are.
Nigga, you from Mississippi.
Nah. even if there are some pieces of bone fragment and a tooth, once it gets at that certain heat, that it is able to remove basically the body. And even at an age, it still has to be able to do that, or would have to be replaced. It wouldn't be able to do what it needs to do. It's all dried out. There's the DNA, the part that you could sample to get it from, is gone. There's nothing in there. There would be such a low probability that something was in there. And
so that's dramatization.
Dramatization. And even if it is, there's her, him, the kids. Fucking knock the thing out of his hand, kick the fucking
right,
and knock all that shit everywhere. It's not recoverable. And then once it's on the ground, then you can't even say where it's from. So
Andy's the best because he could help you commit a crime, then can't remember to the police how you did it. That's awesome. Andy's the perfect criminal. He can help you execute it, but then when it's time to get caught, there are no details.
So that to me right there, that was tough. We don't know what's going to happen now. And they try to tie up everything, but now you still have, when I said all the women that were in charge, that got away with it, the chick that was running the medical company that needed the heroin to be able to, or the poppy heroin to be able to do the science work. She gets away scot-free. And we don't know what happens with them. It's just everyone except for Ruth, and Ruth is the poor one in this.
Yes,
all the ones who were trying to become rich or become basically a Kennedy, all those they got away with everything.
Right.
So yeah, the ending is kind of. I mean, I get it. And I think it's well thought out and well written and well done. There's just a few things in the end that I was like, nah, that doesn't work. And then that car accident where they all just kind of, I'm just hoping she's dead. I'm hoping she's dead in that car accident. You know what I was hoping? I'm going to tell you honestly what I was hoping. I was hoping that Marty saw all the problems with this whole, and realized that the person causing these problems was his wife, because she was the one that would continue to add on because she wanted some world domination in this at the end. And that he had her killed so him and his kids could walk away with this.
Nah, you don't do that, because if you kill her, especially, even if they don't know that he had her killed, that just changes the dynamic.
It does.
Of the family and the emotion of it all.
But
so you can't do
that's what I wanted. And when that couldn't happen, but it was the car accident, and then she's laying in there, I'm like, this bitch is dead. Yay!
Right.
Yay. So he can get out of this now. Now he can walk away from all this.
Let me tell you, I've never seen an anti-hero like Marty. Like, you know, you look at The Sopranos, you look at Walter White, even though Walter White really started out kind of like Marty, as a good dude, innocent kind of guy. But Marty murdered motherfuckers. I mean, not Marty, White. Walter White murdered motherfuckers. You saw even towards the end when Jason Bateman saw somebody get taken out or snuffed, he was jarred. He wasn't a ruthless killer. That was not his mindset. His dirt was with numbers, and he, you know, and being a numbers guy and manipulating the facts. But he was still as cold and interesting to me in that way as a Tony or a Walter or a fucking Ghost or any of those guys from those shows I love.
Because when he would run the scenarios, he'd basically run the scenario as a number, and what has to be done? What has to be done to survive this?
Right. I've never seen anything like that before.
No, the emotional part of him is what makes it work.
Right.
Because it's almost, and I'll say this because I'm familiar with it, it's almost in an autistic sensibility where you have, where you kind of reason through some things unemotional about them because these are the facts. Let's lay this out and what works, what doesn't work. And that's how he kind of.
That would be an interesting character.
Well,
a guy who's actually autistic.
But he shows autistic sensibility.
Don't show autism sensibility. Make him autistic.
But he could have been the character that he plays. Yes, he could have been a high functioning autistic person. But we don't know that.
I'm saying take could have out of it.
And just
it
make
would
him
have been
autistic.
great to know that.
I would say
we've never seen I don't know if handicap is the right word, but an anti-hero bad guy with a disability.
Well, you have the accountant, which is your boy, Batman. What's his name? Ben.
Affleck?
Yeah, he plays the accountant.
Oh, in that movie, The Accountant.
And he's autistic, and that's kind of that.
But he was a good dude, though.
But it's still, he's killing people. He's still kind of an anti-hero. He's a hero, but he's not.
Right.
So
Okay.
you have that.
And that's a badass movie.
Well, and if you notice the sensibilities that Marty has in this, not in so much in the relationship part, but in the business part, there's a sense of this, that thought process. Now, you're right. It would have been cool if they could have made it that way the whole way.
Yeah.
Where he just has this little offness about him. But Marty does have an offness about him throughout this whole thing. But he also has this, the other thing about it is his love for the other people that are around him. And if they have done no wrong, he doesn't want wrong to come to him. Like Ruth, even though she has done wrong, but she's been wronged. And he looks at it as balance. And that he's never wanted anything bad to happen to her because he realizes that he has caused some of this unbalance in his life.
I really thought they were going to find a way, and this would have been TV shit now. I thought they were going to find a way to get to Ruth to warn her, which I wouldn't have been mad at either because, again, you don't want to see your TV family member die. But I also went, that would have made it TV-ish. That's some shit they might have done in the 80s. Make it wrap around nice. But the fact that they went, nah, she's got to die. And there's nothing they can do about it. As much as they don't want it, they know there's nothing they can do about it. And she dies.
What they could have done is in like season 3, they could have shown like a summer home for Mike Tyson, right? And he has this summer home out there in the woods, right? And because he's out there in the woods, he has his pigeons. And he trains all his pigeons because he loves his pigeons. And they find out that Ruth is going to be killed. So somehow Marty puts a note on one of the pigeons. And Tyson is at this party because Tyson's a big deal.
Right.
And he, puts the note on the pigeon and sends it to Ruth to save him. They could have done that if they would have planned it in season 3.
Let's read some emails. This is from our boy, Two-Face Beatdown. Ronald Williams. This nigga's tripling down. You would think that after the last email where he doubled down and Andy and I revealed our seriousness to him about, hey man, it's just not cool to hit a woman, he would have, decided to have a epiphany. But nope.
The woman was like maybe the size of Gemma. And he felt like he was in danger and had to protect himself.
If he put his hands on Jim, I'd have to kill this nigga. What's up, A&A arises? Let me get right to it. Yes, I would black her eyes again with no problem. Like I said, I'm surprised no women have written into this nigga. Damn. Like especially you, A.B. I said when giving a bitch everything you have and more, but all you get back is her getting caught fucking in my bed, house I'm paying for. You don't have to worry about no bills, car note, mortgage, etc. After you get caught, you bring me to child support court and I have to pay you alimony. And then you at one point, I couldn't see my daughter. You disrespect my mother and I'm in the wrong for doing what I did to her. Nah, I have a heart too. And she took me there. I didn't even put my hands on her for fucking in my bed. All that's happened after she kept bringing me back to court to this day. I hope somebody hit the bitch with a bus. And if it was my mother or sister, that person would have to deal with the consequences like I did. Damn. So he just put his mother and his sister on Front Street. Wow. And to answer Andy's question, I fucked dude up with no problem. My hands work with a man too. Not too long ago, I beat the shit out of one of my ex-wife cousin. So you can miss me with that bullshit. It's not right because I'm a man. I know I was supposed to just take a dick up the ass, but enough is enough.
Dude, we've already said, I understand having the feelings that you have. I understood having the feelings.
Yeah. Listen, again, every man has had those feelings.
But I ain't giving 3 years of my life up for nobody.
Yeah, listen, we've all felt it, dude. I've had some really violent thoughts towards my ex when I was going through what I was going through. But thinking it doesn't make it so. And like Patrice O'Neal said in Elephant in the Room, that great joke when he goes, look, man, I don't condone violence against women, but I do condone thinking about it. You know, there's nothing wrong. And thinking about it may help you relieve a certain amount of stress. But thoughts and actions, two different things. You know, you could think it all day, but just don't do it.
And just to clarify, as far as your hands being equal opportunity employers, maybe you should have led with that. Like, you fucked him up or fuck some, you know.
Yeah, but even if you lead with that, the follow-up is, I fucked her up too. And that's not a good follow-up.
I know it's not a good follow-up, but at least have as much,
it's dangerous to put an at least with anything that is followed by a woman being abused.
I don't know. I just think when you say, I did this to her.
But, at least, but, none of those things can come with that.
At least have that same fucking
Geronimo.
Yeah, I don't care. At least show that you at least give me that you had the same for him as that you had for her. That's all I was saying. Yeah, I know it doesn't make it any better, but at least it shows that you had an order that I can at least go without. You know what? I fucked the dude up. That wasn't quite enough for me yet.
Roland, I'm going to dedicate this next moment and this clip to you. All I can say, sir, is be well, be easy, and be careful. Steve, I'm going to email you a clip from What's Love Got to Do With It. And then after I say, be well, be safe, and be careful, play that clip. And I'll have specific directions in terms of the time of that clip. Coming out of that clip now in 3, 2, 1. All right.
What's love got to do with it?
Oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a backhand of emotions? The heart and the thrill. When she fucked that nigga Will, I thought to react. Did. She fucked him in my bed. I wish that bitch was dead. So I gave her these fists. Bim and bap. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a bit bap of my fist? All right.
So they'll take this and we'll take that.
Yeah, you'll take this and take that. Fwat, fwat. Okay. Let's see. All things Snowfall. And please watch Ozark. I think this is Hot Dragon Pussy. What up, ANA? Just wanted to write in, like you said, Aries, about Snowfall. Oh, boy. Andy and I had pizza this afternoon. I wasn't sure if I was eating my bed or what he bought.
Did you get that half a meatball too?
I bit into it.
You bit into it?
Yeah, bit into it.
Okay. It's my fault. I ordered it this time.
Yes. I disagree with Andy's take on Franklin dying at the end of the series. I would like to think he's loosely based off the real Freeway Ricky Ross, who's still alive and well. So if anything, I could see Franklin getting locked up for a long ass time. I don't see him kicking the bucket.
Yeah, I think that real life Rick Ross didn't he get attacked by a tiger somewhere?
Right.
It's based off of, but this isn't the story of.
Right.
Go ahead.
Before Singleton passed, him and Freeway Rick was about to join forces to help with the show, but they had a falling out. This season definitely had some over-the-top moments, but Freeway Rick recently said the show producers reached back out to him to work on some things for the final season.
Met him at a comedy show, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah.
Damn, you met
Rick
Raw? Man, if they don't make a video game on this motherfucker.
A lot smaller
than Rick Ross.
Yeah, a lot smaller than I thought he was going to be.
Oh, okay.
No, when I say small, I mean he's small. I mean he just wasn't the. He's a normal looking dude. You wouldn't recognize him on the street,
right?
If you didn't know.
Let me tell you something. Most hardcore killers be them niggas that you don't suspect. I hope they make that shit work because I'm sure his input could make it 10 times better. Far as Ozark, just finished it last night and it was hot dragon pussy. So many twists and turns. Aries and Andy, you guys have to tune in. Lastly, see, so that's what I'm saying. Is he saying it's good or bad? Because he goes, it was hot dragon pussy.
It depends if you like dragons.
But then he goes, so many twists and turns. That's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
When a show is described.
He likes dragons.
Hot dragon pussy. But when you say something is pussy, that means it's whack. Like, nigga, that shit was pussy. But he's saying hot dragon like fire.
Yeah.
So he's saying it's good.
Like he imagined pussy to be hot dragonish fire pussy. That's his favorite kind of pussy.
Yeah, where you meet that pussy at? It's got to be Asian. You like hot dragon pussy?
I bet that's the dude who likes to go to medieval times and get them those turkey legs.
Yeah, nigga. Motherfucker probably smashing bitch doggy style while eating the turkey leg. And like this hot dragon pussy. Hot dragon pussy yee. Lastly, Andy's knowledge on all the benefits of cocaine was truly amazing. I was stuck listening like, how does he know all of this shit? Andreas Andy living up to his alter ego. That's for sure. Appreciate you guys for always showing some love.
It's not an alter ego. This is my second half of my life.
You know what I mean?
It's
a much more tamer version because that first version was straight hot dragon pussy, nigga.
This is actually part 3. There was the part where I got in a lot of trouble. Then I became a dad, and then now I'm on this second part where the third part where I'm just playing this comedy game.
All right. From Kenneth Salter. Yo, MTV Raps. Yo, what up, ANA? Long-time listener. I've written a few emails as well, but I just wanted to get you guys' thoughts on the remake of the show. I know the rap battle artist conceded is one of the 2 hosts of the new show. From the looks of the preview, it looks like it's going to be pretty dope. I've been watching the old episodes of the show, and what's funny is I'm watching the episode with James Brown, and he came on the show just to see the new set, and they pretty much gave him his flowers on the show. Now, I already know where you stand on the comparison with Kodak Black and James Brown, which there is none in my honest opinion. Never heard that quite put like that. It's honest opinion. So $10 a lot of you. But I have to say it goes exactly with what you said. It's just their time. But the show is a good way to see that time periods, current events, trending topics, and fashion. Anyway, your thoughts. What is he talking about? There's a remake of Yo MTV Raps?
I guess so. I didn't even know. I didn't know. I barely know that MTV is still operating.
Yeah, I certainly didn't know that there was a.
But I think that's going to be really hard to do a remake of it,
right?
Because Dre and what's the other host? Yo MTV Raps, Ed Lover.
Ed Lover, yeah.
They were fans. They were excited people. They didn't take themselves seriously.
Right.
They had fun with that show.
Yeah. And it wasn't like they were rap guys. It was just 2 black niggas that was part of the culture.
So it would be, I would be interested to see how they find someone. The only ones that could do it now is, who's the guys that have the show on Showtime? I think they could do a show like
Deuce
that.
and Macero.
Yeah, they could do something like that. But I don't know. I'd be interested.
I think any 2 random black dudes who are honest to the culture can do that.
Yeah, but I was just saying, that's what I guess I mean, is those are the guys that I see that have an idea of how to do something like that.
I wouldn't mind seeing MTV split the difference. Bring back some videos, goddammit. Or stop calling yourself music television.
Well, I think it's hard. You can get those videos anytime on YouTube. They can't get them ahead of time, and that people can watch them anytime that they want. So why do you watch them randomly?
And are they even making music videos anymore?
Yeah, they still have to make them.
Really?
Yeah.
The record company? Well, yeah.
Yeah, because YouTube is a big deal.
Oh, okay.
And, everybody, but the other thing is they don't want to spend money on it, the record companies, the same way they used to, that much money on it, because everybody can put out music now. It's not like
independently.
Yeah. And so we have everything's back to the Wild West, man.
Right.
The doors are open and anybody can do what they want to do. And the gatekeepers aren't in place like they used to be.
Right.
So we're in this new phase where I was talking about this before, where, when you look at the internet and what it's done, when I say the Wild West, I mean it, where everything's open and, sheriffs are good guys and bad guys at the same time. They're, you know what I mean? There's this chaos that anything can happen at any time.
I like that. I never heard that. Sheriffs and good guys. What'd you say?
They're good guys and bad guys at the same time.
It's interesting.
So this new play, the original adventure is MySpace, and look how MySpace. How many years ago was that?
I don't know. Neons.
Okay, but it's like the great grandfather of the internet at this point.
Yeah.
So it's happening so fast, but yet everything's open still.
Right.
And so there's room for everybody to do something.
Tyquez Shade. Best podcast out there. Excuse me.
I got another cold one if you want it.
No, this is good. I've told everyone at the job about this podcast. The throwbacks are funnier every time I watch them. Fellas, there's this comedian from Baltimore. His name is Hilarious Omar. Next time y'all are here in the area, y'all should consider him for an episode. The guy is funny as fuck. Now that we have that out of the way, since you and Andy are movie fanatics, I have a few movie quizzes for you. Don't cheat, LOL. So I read this and I knew pretty much, I think, all but one answer. I'm going to ask them to you and you see if you can give me the answer.
Okay.
All right. Number one, which husband and wife appear in Spike Lee's Jungle Fever and Do the Right Thing?
I'm not going to know their names.
But do you know who?
Let me think here. No, I don't know.
Ozzy and Ruby Harriet.
Dude, I haven't seen either one of those movies in so long. I don't remember.
In Jungle Fever.
Oh, wait, I do know who they are. Yeah, okay, yeah. You're right. Yeah.
Sam Jackson.
Yeah.
She didn't want to give him the money.
Yeah, yep.
He did the dance, and then the father came and shot him. And remember, and Do the Right Thing. He was the bum.
Yeah.
And she was the woman in the window. Yeah, okay. Which country does Forrest Gump travel to as part of the All-American ping pong team?
Is it China?
I thought it was China.
I think it's China too. It could because they have the best ping pong. Dude, before we go on with this, have you seen ping pong on these have you seen ping pong is on the reels on when you're watching IG? Have you seen any of these ping pong players?
No.
Dude, ping pong. I'm telling you, I'd rather watch
Gay!
I'm telling you, I'm almost ready to watch ping pong over the NBA right now.
Nah, son, I'm gonna never get that. No.
Watch some ping pong.
I know what ping pong is.
It's fucking awesome.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Maybe the highlights are awesome is what I'm watching.
And incidentally, before we finish this, I like this.
Oh, it was China because it was Chairman Mao. He did there was on one of the paddles.
Okay. If y'all could send more like this. I like movie quizzes. I like little things like this. This is nice. Number 3, which famous Pulp Fiction scene was filmed backward? I didn't know this. Do you know?
Filmed backward?
Yeah. Which famous?
The whole movie's almost backwards.
Is it? As he says, what famous Pulp Fiction scene was filmed backward?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Filmed backward?
He doesn't give an answer.
Well, the whole series is out of order. It's placed backwards. Like you get the I don't know. I have to think about it. Keep going.
Who did The Cat and The Godfather belong to? And then he gives multiple choices. A, Francis Ford. I know this one, I think. A, Francis Ford Coppola. B, Diane Keaton. C, Al Pacino. D, no one. The cat was a stray.
I don't know. But I know Francis Ford Coppola is famous for putting all his pets in his movies.
It was Francis Ford Coppola.
That's what I do know that because he puts all his pets in his movies.
Yeah. What are we doing with a cat outside? Whose pussy is this? Hoo-ah.
Is that hot dragon pussy?
Is this hot dragon pussy? This feels like dragon pussy. I know the flames. I know the heat. I know the smell. Devin Johnson. You big mad or little mad? Hey, Aries and Andy. It's DJ. Haven't heard you read my emails on the podcast lately. I feel like Dumb and Dumber when the guy uses the bathroom saying he shit everywhere. But I don't know if I did something wrong. By the way, I had a joke, but I guess you can guess it. How did Professor X from X-Men feel after playing with Legos in his wheelchair? LOL. Anyway, my beard grow out like Miley Cyrus at a party. LOL. So I'm like, look like y'all. Okay, we'll talk later. I think this nigga's retarded. I think I read an email from him before, and it was somewhat like this. Because first of all, he gives a joke. How did Professor X from X-Men feel after playing with Legos in his wheelchair? But he doesn't give an answer. Do you know the answer to that fucking joke?
LOL?
Is
I'm glad he puts the LOL in there just so I know when it's over.
Anyway, my beard grow out like Miley Cyrus at a party. What does that mean?
LOL.
Okay, we'll talk later. This nigga's retarded, B.
Maybe his LOL means something different.
In his mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, Devin, don't write in no more, man. I'm not going to read your shit, B. You're retarded.
Dude, no. Do this, Devin. Write your email, right? But then get someone to look at the email and go, does this make sense?
Right.
And if they say it makes sense, just for grins, go to one more person that you don't know as well as the other person you just asked and go, does this make sense?
Tell me what the answer to the Lego joke is. I want to know what that is.
Professor X Legos.
In his wheelchair. I can't even begin to figure that out. I don't know, man.
Yeah, just ask somebody. Ask someone if it makes sense. Get an outside opinion. But keep the LOLs because that is key for us to know when we're moving on to the next part of the.
Yeah. Edward Monegro. Greetings from Eddie from New York City. Hey, Aries and Andy, love your podcast, and I've been listening to Close for a year now, and you guys are top tier. I was wondering if you. I was wondering if you guys have ever discussed about Entourage. It is number 2 favorite show after The Sopranos, of course. To add, I really thought the Brother Islam episode was very thought-provoking, and some of the things he said I was highly agreeing with. You guys are the best and going to be emailing you guys. Oh, goodness. From now on, stay black. This is Andy's fault. He fucking bought a pizza before we started the fucking podcast. Thank you, Eddie. I never wanted to get into Entourage. I just never was curious.
Loved Entourage.
Seen the whole thing?
Seen the whole thing. Own it. Asked Aries if he wanted to watch it and never talk about it. Said no. And this is all about it's not based on Mark Wahlberg's life, but it is influenced by Mark Wahlberg, his stories, and his boys, which this is about. And that alone, I would think Aries would be interested in. Does not have any interest in it.
The only thing I could possibly be interested in is Jeremy Piven as that character, because I heard it's so good.
Amazing. And it is what made Jeremy Piven. But
Jeremy Piven was a very consistently working badass before that.
But that is what took him over the top because those were all smaller character roles that he had.
Right.
And this one is the one that really took him to that next level. The character Ari Gold is an extension of Jeremy, even though he says it's not. It's a part of his. It's an enhanced or an overblown part of who he is, and I think it's a great character. But all the characters in this are actually really, really good, and it's a great story. And obviously it came out when I was younger, and there was you related to it a little bit more back then. But fucking great story, man! I can't believe you have no interest in it. At least watch the first few episodes.
Okay, I might invest in season 1 and then see where
it just gets better. It keeps getting better too.
And those guys are all interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, genius! Well, this is from Leroy Furios. It's funny when Leroy is upset with us, he puts things in caps, and apparently when we don't say things right, it really gets under his skin. Genius is pronounced genius. And then he says, it's not rocket science. $10 a lot of Aries. What the fuck is genius? That's that Mississippi shit rubbing off.
No, and Aries is very like when he sees things like this, and he knows the difference because he also says Django. What do you call it? What do you call Django?
Django.
Django, but it's Django.
It's Django. Yeah.
But you know that.
Yeah.
But you still say Django.
Yeah, nigga.
And I know you know this because we said it.
You
So
know what's crazy? He said that last part. You said, Aries knows this, but he still calls it
Django.
the way he said that, and I just responded, it's like an owner telling his dog to sick him. Sick him. He said, and Aries knows that. It's Django. Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
I wonder if you put it. No one's gonna like that I said this. I don't give. What if you put a D on the word that I can't say?
The nigga. It's not nigga, it's the nigga. Yeah, nigga. That's hilarious. The nigga. Who, baby, who was it that raped you? It was nigga. Him right there? No, daddy. The nigga. The nigga raped me, daddy. All right.
You know, in the series Winning Time, when Kareem's reading that book and Jerry West comes over.
It says nigga.
But in this one, it's written by
The nigga. Hey, Kareem, what's that you're reading? It's the nigga. You? No, I'm a nigga. I'm talking about the nigga.
I still know somehow I overstepped on my abilities in there.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, dude, that's funny.
No,
though.
you didn't. Jason Marion, double team. Oh, wait, I just skipped over Leroy.
Yeah.
What the fuck's happened to Leroy's? When I put the mic down, what did I do? My mic hit the phone, so.
Did it erase?
I don't think it erased. Let me see. I think it might have erased it.
It left D building?
Yeah, the nigga left the building. And that's Mississippi, nigga. The nigga left the building. I'm from Mississippi. Let me see if it's in my trash. Damn, that's crazy that the mic did that. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. It's gone.
What else? You know basically what else it was? What else?
No, he was recommending some things.
Oh man.
Oh, sorry about
Leroy
that.
Furious.
Leroy Furious.
You're gonna have to send it back in, man. Sorry.
Yeah, the nigga gone. All right. Shit.
Was that Kodak Black or James Brown right now?
They were Kodak Black. They were I'm gonna learn how to do a Kodak Black impression. All right, fuck it. Jason Marion, double team. What's up, fellas? This is Jason from Illinois. I'm a huge fan. I believe I started listening to the show in November 2021, and it's now May of 2022, and I'm finally caught up. You funny motherfuckers are consistent with this shit, LOL. But let's get down to the business. I want to start with GTA Andy. For the love of God, if you don't open up a laptop or pull out a phone when you do the show, so you can get at least one complete sentence with a person's name in it. My wife was listening with me one day, and she says, how come he doesn't know anyone's name, but he's always bringing someone up in conversation? Did he have a stroke or something? LOL. She loves you, though.
I wish I knew what the problem was. I wish I knew what the disconnect was. And it's, like I said, after I got COVID, it's even worse for me. It's harder. But I'm trying to write more notes, man. I really am. I try, you guys.
Mr. Spears, now I hate using this word, but nigga, when did you become the crazy old man that yells at kids to stay off his lawn? LOL, bruh. You don't like shit. What you mean? All right, wait. You don't like a lot of blood in movies. You don't fuck with Will Ferrell movies. You don't like football. But the knife in the heart for me, the disdain you have towards rappers from the South and newer rappers. I don't want to go off on how I really feel without all the info first. So let me ask you, and keep it a buck. What was the last complete rap album you listened to, and when was it? Because something don't add up. I thought you was hip hop till the casket dropped. There's tons of good MCs and rappers out there, just like the 80s and 90s. The only difference is the internet. The garbage was always there, but you had record labels to shift through some of that shit. Now you can just put some music in the world without any oversight. I really want to hear what you have to say about this subject. And before I get out of here, I'm a serious TV watcher, particularly sitcoms, comedy sitcoms. I can laugh at anything. Share your thoughts on my 5 favorite comedy sitcoms of all time. And these are my fave, not the best. LOL. Peace and blessings. Jason's from Illinois. P.S. Yehi, and Andy, get it together. Well, let me answer the first part.
You've never said anything strictly like you don't like Southern rappers. You've never said that.
Okay, look. I respect when the South had its stranglehold on rap, just like everybody had their turn. It was born in the Bronx, came from New York. New York started it. It eventually went West Coast. It eventually went down South. I'm a New York dude, man, so I'm very biased. And my lingo and my swagger and my delivery, everything about me is New York. I respect Luda. I respect T.I. I respect Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is a great lyricist. It's just hard for me to get past the gargoyle look. I know the South be doing their thing. Young Jeezy, I'm just not a Southern dude, man. I respect him, but I'm not a Southern dude. I New York, I bleed New York. I bleed East Coast. And then look, I haven't, even when Jay-Z has dropped a new album or Nas, I haven't bought a whole new album and nobody for I don't know how long, because I'm old school. And once upon a time ago, when there were record stores, I would go into the record store to get the album, because that to me was the treat, getting the album. And I know you can download it now, but I'm just not where I used to be with that. If I hear a hot song, I'll just download the song. I don't have to have the whole album for the 1 or 2 hot songs. So that's kind of how I've changed with the time. So I just don't buy whole albums of artists no more. Plus I'm not back in my 20s when I was all about how I dressed and being seen and being young and hoes and clubs. Yeah, I wanted to be up on all that. But now I'm 47, I'm comfortable, I'm flip-flopped out, I'm at the crib when I'm not working, I'm weeded, I'm video games. I don't give a fuck about that shit like I used to. So just don't do it.
Well, also with satellite radio, you can tune in to a station or 3 stations that you have on there that give you what you're looking for, and you're just clicking back and forth those 3 stations. It's not like it used to be where maybe your song came on every hour, every couple hours, or every day.
And if you didn't like that station, you would resort to your CDs. So, with your disc changer. Now I'm really dating myself. But, I got XM Sirius. So I got all my program stations in between the Comedy Channel, salsa music, some news. I like jazz. I like old rhythm and blues, BB King station. I'm all over the place. So, yeah. Now your questions about top 5 comedy sitcoms. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I was a fan of Fresh Prince in the beginning, but then when I realized Will Smith was either trying to be Martin or Eddie Murphy instead of defining his own comedic presence, I stopped watching Fresh Prince. Because when you look at Fresh Prince, there are times when he's acting like Martin Lawrence, and there are times when he's trying to act like Eddie Murphy. He was always a funny personality, but he was never his own comedic entity because he wasn't a comedian. So that's Fresh Prince. The Chappelle Show, I watched Chappelle Show sporadically. I wasn't hardcore in the Chappelle Show like that. Not because his sketches weren't brilliant, because they were. I just didn't.
But when Chappelle Show got released on DVD,
right,
is when the Chappelle Show really blew up. Anyway,
well, it blew up. Well, it did.
Yeah, it was already,
right,
but that's when it became worldwide.
When it outsold The Simpsons,
right,
as the #1 television DVD of all time. That's when he got to 50 million.
Yeah, and so that's really, and so if you didn't necessarily know about it because you didn't have, there was no on demand back then. You had to catch it when it was on HBO
or Comedy Central.
Comedy Central at the right time. Sorry, when you had to catch it on cable. That's what I was trying to. Anyway, so you could have missed out on it, and so when it came out on DVD, that's when it really blew up. But that's a big show. I think that's up there for me.
Your third one, I love King of Queens. Oh, I love King of Queens. Matter of fact, my ex-wife bought me the whole box set of all the seasons. I thought Kevin James was hilarious. I loved his his chemistry with my girl, who I thought was, I can't remember her name, but the chick that starred opposite him, sexy as a motherfucker. And that was just a good, funny show.
It was very...
My eyes are getting weary. My back is getting tight. Something on the Queensboro Bridge tonight. And when I catch my check, all I want to do is come right home and something be home with you.
But it is very... what's that kind of comedy called on network television?
Sitcom?
Yeah, it's just super 80s, 90s.
Nah, not 80s.
No, sorry, no, it is 90s, right? 90s
yes,
sitcom.
Yeah, 90s, yes.
But 80s and 90s sitcoms were about the same, weren't they?
Late 90s, early 2000s.
But those all sitcoms kind of had that same format.
Yeah.
The half an hour show with the 3 to 4 cameras.
Yeah.
But
did you like it? Did you watch it?
I watched it, but I wasn't a huge fan. No.
Seinfeld. Seinfeld has always been an acquired taste for me because it's one of those things like I'm a comedian. I'm in the game of comedy. So I like to study all angles of comedy. But I could see why black people wasn't big on Seinfeld like they are on Martin. I remember in that great FX did the OJ trial. Remember that? Where Cuba played OJ,
Yeah.
John Travolta played Shapiro, Courtney B. Vance played they showed that scene where the juries were sequestered. And at one point, they were all sitting in this room and they were trying to decide as a group collective what they were going to watch. And the white people wanted Seinfeld and black people wanted Martin. So, I know there were black people out there that liked Seinfeld, but he wasn't like culturally our thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it, but Seinfeld was, to me, it was more of a, but also this is coming from me. It was more of a New York show. It gave me New York.
Okay.
And I like that. But I the first, 4 or 5 seasons of Seinfeld, I really liked. And then when Larry David left, it got a little sillier.
Right.
And I still liked it.
Right.
It wasn't the same show, though.
Okay. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I never watched it. Not because I didn't want it. Well, not because I had a dislike for it. Just never watched it.
It came on at a time of television where I'm not watching television anymore because there's so many other channels now.
Right.
Now I'm watching cable shows because there's no commercials and I'm paying for cable. So I'm watching cable.
Okay.
But I'm not against that show either. I've seen some of the shows and they're funny, but I just never got into that show.
Right. This is from Harrison Verrett. Titty symbol. ANA out of chocolate_GH and Gemstar. I have to go with the chocolate chick, but neither are my final destination. I'm not trying to carry around all that extra weight, and I think both of them just benefit from great picture taking and filters. And I so disagree with you on that. My absolute favorite is _VI.fit_. To show you my preference and type of women, I love fit women with no altercations. You might want to altercate that use of that word.
I don't like altercations.
You don't like altercations? Yeah, I hate when niggas getting in altercations. What you meant to say was alterations. I am no filler, non-GMO type brother. When you had your girl Kyla on, I was rolling. I really think she was keeping it real while at the same time knowing she wasn't been balanced. Meant to say being, brother. Balanced and being extremely pro-women. I also got when she was trying to tell Andy some shit, just ain't for you. Keep up the conversations, guy. Sorry, I missed you when you came here to Arlington. Money was acting funny. Peace, the brother with the white name, Harrison. I'm going to check out who you like. But
I was going to look it up right now, but my phone's recording.
Oh, okay. But I am motherfucking Gemma till I ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
What if you meet her and you find out that's all filter? Except for them big legs.
Then my dick is going to fill up. Nigga, the dick don't stop. It doesn't stop. Nothing stops. Garciel Abelard, fan mail. Hey guys, name is JR. Been listening to the podcast from day one. Big fan of you, Aries. Been in your show in the Stress Factory in Jersey a couple years ago at the Stress Factory, brother. Please, don't me and you have an altercation. Loved it, and we'll be there in your next show. On your next show. Nigga, you got to learn the difference between on and in. You gonna be there on your next show. On our next show, not in our next show.
And if he's listening to this on the Thursday that it comes out, we're at Stress Factory.
Yes. So you already
You should have tickets.
Yes.
You should be in tickets?
You should be in tickets.
In tickets.
Yeah. By the way, I'm with you, Aries, on Gemma. She looks amazing. On that note, here are a couple of baddies for you, Aries, on Instagram. All right, fellas, get ready to take these notes. At SAMKE_MUMU. Oh, I love this next one. I know this chick. Who she is fucking beautiful.
Better than Gemma?
Thick. No, nothing's better than Gemma. At Pamela Alexandra, PAMELAALEXANDRA. I love that chick because she's got a beautiful complexion. Her hair is nice and wavy. She's thick. Her titty game is nice. Oh, that's a bad bitch right there. At Christine Naking, or Kristen. Okay, let me just spell it. Oh, Christina King. KRISTINAKING. Keep up the good work. I hope I don't get a $10 a lot of money. I didn't proofread this email. Garcia Abelard. Good. No, it was good.
Let me ask you this question, though, since you brought up these. So when Pam Anderson was like this big deal and she's on Baywatch,
yes,
were you just like, what the fuck is this all about? Or did you see that Pam Anderson had potential?
Well, I didn't notice any altercations on her. But listen, when Pam was at the height of her Pamness, of course, but all them bitches, when they start to get old, they lose the value.
Yeah, but that's not like this super thick chick that you like either, like a Gemma. Pam wasn't that. She had big boobs, she had body, but she was
cute face,
but she wasn't this.
Listen, I will fuck a dime, period. She was a dime.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Some bitches are thicker dimes than other. But a dime is a dime, man.
Right.
There's no chill. Thanks to no chill. This is from Mr. Marcus. Ayo, Aries, man, it's a huge fucking honor for me to be writing with you in hopes you could potentially read this on your podcast. That no chill episode with you and Gilbert Arenas was great, and it prompted me to watch and listen to your most recent episode, which at the time would be when Will Smith put hands on Chris Rock. It really seemed as if Chris turned into his TV character on stage after that. Well, real quick, I went back to the beginning of the pod and just some things to review if you read this. The episode where you and Andy go over what will be missed from one race if the other race is left. 2, when you brought up having a threesome with the Golden Girls or the 227 cast, I don't know, man. It was something about them old whitehead ladies. I'm sure they were some freaks in the day. Well, I got much more. I'm probably just rambling at this point, but I'm in the 7 cities of Virginia. Are there any shows coming up in that area soon? I don't believe so, brother. I want to say Richmond, maybe, but I don't even think so.
No, I don't.
I could just be having a bad flashback.
I'm looking. Keep going.
Yeah, I don't know. But as always, if you keep tuning into the Bat Channel, we will put the signal in the air when it is deemed signalable. Yeah, Andy's looking through the books right now, but I don't think so.
North Carolina is too far away.
Is that close to Virginia?
No, it's too far away. But I mean, I'm trying to get closer.
Oh.
But nope. No, we're not anything.
Nah, brother. So, but yeah, if something pop, and I think that most of the rest of our year is pretty much filled.
Yeah. No, I apologize. We are in Richmond, Virginia.
I knew I was fucking not wrong.
Yeah, but it's not until October. It's the 14th and 15th.
Okay, but it's this year.
Yeah, it is.
What is it?
14th and 15th of October.
14th and 15th of October at the Funny Bone.
Yeah.
See you there, brother. Okay. Our boy Jose Garcia. Hey, Aries. Hey, Andy. I was listening to Wednesday, May 11th episode, and I have to commend Aries for holding his tongue. I must say, me and Aries are not too different because I relate to everything that Aries does. Maybe it's the fact that our sign is both Aries. We hard-headed and relentless sometimes. I would have thought about responding the same way to this prick, but as I am trying to do as well as you held it together. I'm glad you thought about your response to this man. It shows growth, and I think I'm doing better at this kind of shit in my own life. Good job, Aries. Oh, by the way, go Suns, Andy.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, he's talking about the airplane story.
Yeah.
When the guy was trying to be a fucking dick. Oh, that was a good one. Yeah, so yeah, I hear you, brother.
That'd be tough for you not to be able to fly.
Yeah,
You'd only
man.
get kicked off the one airline, though. You would have to fly a different airline.
Yeah, but even that would be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then even worse, again, some shit for TMZ and them goddamn cameras. You know, I'm starting to really realize that, dude, you know, when you're famous, you got to remember them eyes are on you even when they think they're not. Like, you know, here in Louisville, you know, before the second show started, I'd go out front, smoke my little square, and, you know, the people are coming to see the show are all lined up against the building. And at just one point, I just sometimes look up and I just see people trying to sneak video and pictures. And I'm just like, dude, you got to be aware. What if I'm, you know, forgetting and I'm, not that I ever would, but picking my nose or my ass or some shit or doing something and people want to get that one stupid face of you. You just got to remember them cameras are on, man.
Dude, last night when we walked over after the show, and Aries is very excited being here in Louisville because right by our hotel, there's a White Castle.
Oh.
That's walkable.
Oh.
And I mean, not just walkable. It's literally like maybe
walk out the door and you smell it.
It's 100 steps away. So we went over there and they were closed, but the security guy remembered us from the night before. Not us. He remembered Aries from his life because he loves Aries. And so he was able to ask the manager if he could come in because it was drive-through only and they were closing down the drive-through. So we came in and you're ordering. And you're feeling good. You're not fucked up, but you got a little nice buzz and you're ordering up some food. You're about to go to the room. Dude, there was these guys circling on scooters that were watching you.
Oh, shit. I didn't even know that.
I know. And they came up to the window and they hit the window and they had been at the show. And they're like, you guys were great. Giving thumbs up, trying to point at you, hoping to get your...
Right.
But they saw you out... You're inside. They were riding their scooters and they caught you in there and they came back around. So if these guys who were at the show probably had some drinks, riding scooters, 2:00 in the morning in Louisville, pick you up, what does that say when these paparazzi guys are looking to try to find someone at 2:00 in the morning making a bad decision?
Right.
That's their job. So you stand out.
Say that part again about what does it say at 2:00?
2:00 in the morning?
Yeah, about me. Say that again. What does it say? That whole statement. When you just repeat it.
I don't even remember what the statement I just made. How do you expect me to remember a whole statement I made?
Because you just made it.
I don't remember.
Oh, my God. This nigga speaks and deletes at the same time.
My hard drive is full, dude.
Oh, my God. You just said it.
And it was eloquent, too, wasn't it?
It doesn't even matter if it was eloquent. You don't remember it.
I can look at I could go to the tape. What did I say?
Fuck it. It's lost its steam. Joshua Pillow. I just got
Pillow?
Pillow.
Okay.
I just got one thing to say. Hello, Aries and Andy. And then he writes, I just got one thing to say. Andy, keep Gemma name out your motherfucking mouth. I love it.
Dude.
You know, everybody that's asked me for those nudes and I send it to them, they all go, Andy's out of his fucking mind.
I don't have any... I don't feel Gemma in any way. When you say keep her out of my mouth, my tongue can't even move when Gemma's on my mouth. It's just all too big for me.
Breathe through it. Suffocate through it. Nigga,
There's
that one
so
picture.
many more choices.
That one picture of that monkey naked with that Martin Scorsese shot. And her shit is clean shaven. And it is just pure Arabian Abu Dhabi camel toe. Nigga, put that right on my motherfucking mouth, nigga. I want to talk to me like this. I can't breathe. And I'm suffocating. And I'm fighting through spit and bear and breathe. Oh.
I think there's other out there that would be more, that I would enjoy so much more. So much more.
Claude Petaway. Snowfall ending. What's up, A&A? I predict that Teddy is about to kill Louie, and Franklin tells Teddy, and the family gets back together, and the show ends with them uniting. Claude P. Be interesting to see.
What did he just write? Happy Days? What Little House on the Prairie? What show is he writing?
He tied that shit up nice. This is what happens. This is what it's going to be, and the end.
What a happy scenario.
There you go. All right. Aries Spears, Vlad TV interview.
This one's going to carry for a while.
Yeah. I had to pause the Vlad interview just to ask you this question. What went through your mind when this man had the audacity to say Kodak Black is the new James Brown? Your response had me dying, LMAO. But you had a little pause there for a second. Like, did he just say what I think he said? Yeah, and that's exactly what it was. Because I can't believe how in the world you can even begin to fathom that this gremlin-ass nigga could be James Brown in any way, shape, or form.
So you gave Vlad probably about 0.2 of a second to correct himself, and then he didn't, and then you jumped in.
I didn't even expect him to correct himself. I just thought to myself, you're serious. I can't even wait to hear you try to validate this bullshit. I thought about it days later, actually, while I was laying here in bed here in Louisville. And what I wanted him to say would have been a great Burt Bridgewater moment. Because I had said to him, Vlad, somebody should shoot you in the neck with a tranquilizer dart, put a whole bag of your body, put you in a van, escort you to the city limits, and by gunpoint tell you, don't you ever bring your ass back here again. I wanted to go, Vlad, you should jump off of a 2-story building, face first, over and over and over again, till you eventually die. I thought that would have been good. Burt Bridgewater, let me tell you what a real man does when he wants to commit suicide. He jumps off of a 2-story building, face first, hits the ground, and gets back up and does it over and over and over and over again till he eventually dies. Because a real man takes pain. Yeah.
But he was real serious when he meant that.
Yeah. I just don't even see how you make that comparison. Like, James Brown was imitated by Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? He made Michael do one of his dance moves that you see James do. Who the fuck but another gremlin is going to be inspired by Kodak Black? James Brown is the most #1 sampled artist of all time. Who the fuck besides another gremlin is sampling Kodak Black? Get the fuck out of here.
So what he's saying is, in about 30 to 40 years, there's going to be a movie made.
Right.
All about
on Kodak Black. Get the fuck out of here, man.
How would Kodak Black say step back?
Man, go step back.
It meant that.
Man, go, man, go step back. I don't know how these, yeah. Malcolm Jex. What up, Aries? I'm glad you finally watched Winning Time. I don't know if it will ever happen, but it should. Whenever they finish the Winning Time series and hopefully introduce Jordan, they should make a spin-off series telling Jordan's story and the Bulls organization. I know there's The Last Dance, but I think it would also be good if they had an MJ version of Winning Time, maybe even take that further to a Shaq and Kobe Winning Time, where they show them getting the first 3 rings and Shaq and Kobe feuding and Shaq leaving the Lakers and Kobe's rape case and shit, or even a prequel series telling Wilt Chamberlain's time with the Lakers or Kareem and Jerry West's early days. It could be the NBA cinematic universe, LOL. P.S. Name 5 comedians with their NBA counterparts and hip-hop counterparts. I don't want to see him do that, dude. I think Winning Time is its own thing. I think The Last Dance is what served that perfectly. I think that's a slippery slope. Once you start getting into trying to make, movies with like that, or series with actors, casting, and, The Last Dance was good for what it was because it told you the truth from the lens, and the camera don't lie. And we got to see Michael be something other than the brand. Yeah. And I couldn't remember the name of it, but now I do. That documentary that Andy was mentioning on HBO with Kareem is called A Minority of One. And some of those sports documentaries are great like that. I don't want to see winning time series about other teams. I just think that's, nah.
And if you listen to the podcast, you'll hear yesterday that I told you that there already have, I forgot how the terminology for when you put in an offer to do the movie, but that Perlman's book, the circus, the 3-ring circus, I think is what it's called, is about the Lakers, the Kobe, Shaq, and Phil Jackson Lakers. And they are it looks like they optioned it so that could be made into another series like Winning Time from the same people who've made Winning Time. The reason they've been able to make these is because of these Perlman books that he wrote. I don't think that they have any access like that to the Bulls, so they're not going to get that. But what I think would be interesting, if you're going to do like one of these drama comedy ones, do it on Reinsdorf and who's the other dude?
Krause?
And them make it would be a funny story to watch them try to define what they're doing when they have the best players in the world doing it and they're trying to break up the team. That would be an interesting show to me.
I don't know if anybody want to watch them two short fat eggs.
I would love to hear I would love to hear them trying to explain themselves on why.
Yeah, I mean, I hear you, but
it would be interesting because how are you Krause and you want to show everybody that I can do this without Jordan and do a better job, and
right.
You can't do a better job than when you got the best player doing it.
Right. Damn, I'm fucking, when I dropped my mic and hit the thing, it erased Leroy, but I had a fucking email that I wanted to end with Kulch. And I know if I don't read this nigga shit soon, he's not going to come up out of the water, and then we're going to be responsible for the death of an Indian.
No, you know what's going to happen?
What?
He's going to turn into a zombie, and he's going to come back and attack us.
No, he ain't
he's going to come back.
We couldn't even hear that nigga coming. Yeah, he's just the gay nightclub in the sea is going to be shut down. Fuck, how did it erase 2 emails at once?
It probably. Oh, go to your go to the top. To your emails. Where's your regular?
My regular emails?
Yeah, go to your emails.
Hotmail.
Go. Okay, so now go to the very top here and type in Kolsch's, whatever Kolsch's.
I think that's where. But I don't think that's it. I mean, this might be an old one from him, but I don't think this one is it. But fuck it, I'll read just something so this nigga don't off himself, man. Harry's, man, you know how much I love you guys. Why aren't you reading my emails? I feel like you read everybody else's 2 and 3 times, but not me. Why are you doing this? I just don't understand. Fuck it. There's nothing to live for anymore. Hey, listen, folks. Coach is no longer with us. We're going to be shutting down the Bubble Hut in the sea. Maybe you guys have to go to a different club. Oh, that sucks. All right. Coach K, A&A, Toronto. When will y'all come to Toronto for shows? I checked the tour, and it looks like it's not happening this year. Any idea when it will happen? Perhaps next year. I need y'all. Peace and love. Partners, Coach. I don't know, man. I don't have Canada. And I've never, anytime I've done Canada, I used to do Edmonton, but I haven't done Edmonton in a gazillion years. I did either Calgary or somewhere.
We've done
and then
Calgary.
You and I did. Oh,
Calgary.
Okay. So we did Calgary.
And I want to do Toronto.
Which was the only time I did Calgary. And I do want to do Toronto too, because it's a major fucking city.
Yeah, and I would like to come check out Toronto.
And it's actually on your side.
Yeah.
Like if we did Vancouver, that's my side.
Yeah.
But Toronto, I think it's
kind of in the middle, but more
like a 2-hour flight.
I really want to go because Toronto's supposed to be like one of the fucking nicest cities in North America.
Right.
So I'd like to check that out. Also, I think the reason we didn't get any Canadian dates though is because there was the
COVID.
Yeah, the COVID issue and trying to get from in and out of Canada was. I
found Leroy furious.
Okay, good. I think that was part of the problem though with getting dates in Canada because we were able to fill up our calendar before they knew what the commitments were back and forth.
Right. Yeah, man, fucking Canada. And plus, I'm hoping that if we go to Toronto, well, NBA season will be over, but I would have loved to have caught a game and maybe Be able to knock that hijab off that nigga's head to be in the front row in all the Raptors games.
What do you want to get killed?
Like, just to fuck with him. All right, Leroy theorist. Back to Leroy. Sorry, we were going to end on Colts, but I found Leroy's, so let's end on Leroy. He said, if you want real man food, watch Brawl in the Cell, Block 99, and Dragged Across Concrete. Damn. Dragged Across Concrete. That sounds like
That's a name of a movie?
No, it sounds like what Ronald Williams did to his girl when he found out that she fucked a nigga in his bed. They're two super masculine movies, both starring Vince Vaughn. Really?
Wow.
Both directed by S. Craig Zoller. Both about American crimes. They don't give you this pussification bullshit where 90-pound women beat up 6'4" muscular men. It's just dudes killing dudes with their bare hands and guns with some women shooting dudes as well. The movies are slow, but they are psychotic, but calm violence all throughout. The Suicide Squad is dope too. The new one is so fucking fun. I watch it a few times a week. The Wu-Tang show on Hulu is fucking gold. Aries, watch it. The actor that played ODB is killing it.
I like that Wu-Tang series.
I know the first Suicide Squad got shitted on, but I actually like that one. The second one was too all over the place for me. But yeah, I'll check those other two movies out, man.
What was going to add? Oh, pertaining to this email, though. What would you...
What to the email?
Pertaining to this email.
Oh, you said pertaining.
Oh, okay. Whatever. Pertaining to this email.
Okay.
What would you prefer? Would you prefer your girl fuck some other dude in your bed? Or would you like the Amber Heard treatment where she shits
Shit in the bed?
In bed. Which one would you prefer? Which one?
Oh, nigga, bring on the doo-doo. Bring on the doo-doo, nigga.
So you prefer a little doo-doo in the bed?
Yeah, I don't want no nigga fucking my woman. Bring on the caca, nigga. Yeah. You know, I'm going to tell you something. Nah, I don't mean this. I was going to say, if shit didn't have that smell, I might could, but nah. Seeing that come out the booty hole is just, ugh.
You never saw the Two Girls, One Cup.
And I wouldn't, no.
You can't.
It'll make me hate white people forever.
That's an well, dude.
Where does that come from with y'all species?
That's okay.
Where does that come? I'm gonna be honest with you, dude.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
And
that's German porn.
But it's still white. It's still
I don't give a fuck. But okay, so all black people are black and do the same thing.
No, but black people as a culture, we don't do barbaric caveman type Viking shit. We don't behave in such a manner.
And not
we don't.
All
we do.
White people are doing that.
Listen,
shit.
no all race does anything. There's always some uh-uhs. But as a culture, black people don't do dirty, nasty, insane shit. It's not a part of our makeup. Culturally, I've seen too much footage. White people, I love y'all, but y'all some barbarians, nigga. Y'all don't give a fuck. You do whatever you want. You pillage. You take over shit. You rampage. You violence.
You can't do
not
that.
All.
No,
I just said
but you can't
not
say
all.
that because you eliminate black people for a minute. You don't understand.
We don't do that.
Go back to the history. If you were the only people on this world at one time and that shit was happening, how do you say you didn't do it?
What do you mean, the only one people?
If black people were the original people,
yes,
and there's only black people, and
yes,
this raping and pillaging were happening then, how did you not do it?
Okay, I know what you mean. You talking about the raping and pillaging and the foul shit that a dictator would do. Yes, we've done some of that. But the level.
Well, they had time to really come together with this. They've had opportunity. But
it's just not in our structure. It's not
the
really
dirty, grossest porn. That's this German porn. Listen, if you guys
is German not white?
Well, I don't know. Do you think Jews are white? Well, ask the Germans and the Jews if things are similar.
I know this.
Ask him how similar it is.
I know there's some black Jews. And some would argue, maybe the Israelites, that they're their original Jews.
Yes.
Now I don't want to get off in all of that.
But ask them if they were the
There's some
same.
niggas of everything.
Let me say this. If you're a porn aficionado, and I know that you're out there, I know that you're out there listening, send in the Aries where some of this porn comes from. Explain to them how this porn gets done. Because some of this is cultural to certain countries, not specifically.
You're talking about Germans again?
Again, this doo-doo porn.
Niggas don't do that, man.
And how many, what would you say the percentage of blacks are in Germany? Pretty low, right?
Yeah.
So, of course, there's not going to be that demand.
Even if the percentages were high, there is a thing in us that knows we don't do that.
You don't do that.
We don't do that.
You don't know that.
Show me the footage.
I'm not looking for any footage.
Show me the footage.
I'm not looking for doo-doo footage.
Okay. Well, if there's anybody out there that has the footage, show me the footage.
But I'm not even trying to dispute
this
that.
is literally, you have to prove me wrong.
I'm not trying to even dispute what you're saying. I'm trying to say it comes from a culture, and not all white is the same culture. You're trying to put it all in the same box.
No, I'm not. But when I say white, I'm talking about white skin. Whether it's German, whether it's Jewish, whether it's Christian, whether it's Italian, I mean white skin as a culture.
But that isn't, now you're trying to make it all one culture. It doesn't work that way.
Okay, so fine. Different cultures of it, right? Different.
Yeah.
But the same in terms of the skin.
Okay.
Anybody with that skin shade and that texture hair, that kind of hair, they do that shit.
Yeah, but you just, okay, so if I said everybody that has your texture hair has a pick, that would be pretty easy to put that together, right?
Yes, that's pretty accurate.
Okay, so when you say anybody and then you take a certain specific culture that happens to be white and say, and you generalize, yes, because you put it on one culture that does something better than, and the word better at this point is really difficult to say, but that has fetish, a fetish community that does a lot of fetish porn.
Right.
And they happen to be white, that's going to generalize all that. So when I say that about having a pick, not everybody's going to have a pick well, I could say a black power fist pick. That's going to be black. That's going to be black folks. So I'm putting that all on black folks, even if I said not all black folks. But
a pick as opposed to what? A comb? And niggas ain't combing afros with combs.
No, I'm saying a black power fist.
Right, pick.
Yeah. So of course that's going to be, the majority is going to be black people that have a black power fist pick. Now you said white and you're generalizing all whiteness, even if it's one group of white people that do this, that specialize in this. Fetish porn came out of Germany.
White folks. German white folks.
But you just fed it. You just did the
Niggas
same
don't
thing.
play with doo-doo, period.
But you
White, I've seen white folks do it online. I've seen it.
Again, but what I'm saying is you're putting it all on white folks and not looking at what the totality is. You're just saying white, you're generalizing. That's like me generalizing anything about black folks and saying all black folks do it.
Okay, generalize something about black people. I'll tell you if it's true. Generalize something.
You're always late.
Not all of us, but we predominantly are late. Yes.
But there's
not all of us. Me, I'm a stickler for tardiness.
But now you're talking about individual. You're not even talking about a culture. You're trying to individualize something.
No. There are black people who are on time, goddammit.
No, and there's communities of black people that are on time.
Okay, you don't get to be the CEO of a Fortune 500 company, be black, and be late.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of white people that have never looked at porn, period, let alone doo-doo porn.
Again, show me the footage of black people playing.
But I'm not even asking you to show you the black people. I'm just saying there's white people that are equally opposed to doo-doo porn as you are.
Of course, because it's doo-doo. But I'm saying, no. If somebody's going to be seen playing with doo-doo, it's y'all.
No, but you just made what is you all?
I know. Listen, we can play this cute game all day.
No, it's not a cute game. It's just you trying to be, you're trying to do what black people don't want done to them.
What?
Generalize and put them all in one group.
I don't mind. Listen, there's some truth to all generalizations. There's a percentage of truth to it.
Do you want it? Do you want people to speak in that? Do you want people to speak in that way then? Do you think
it depends on what they're speaking about.
Nah, we shouldn't speak in that term because it's not true.
Do all black men have big dicks? No. I'm one of the ones that don't. But as a species, we mainly do.
And I would like to say gleefully that I don't know that to be factual.
Listen, last night, again, and I've seen this so many times, sitting down smoking my square. Here comes the white lady walking down the street with no shoes on, her bare feet on the concrete. Have I seen black women do that? Yes. But as a general whole, black people, women, we don't put our bare feet on the most dirtiest, nastiest surface and walk. We don't do that. Yes, there are some that do it, but no, not as a whole. Nah, yo, that's a white thing. When I go to the airport, have I seen black people that are laying on the floor as though they're at home in bed? Yeah. But the majority of the people that do that is white. Black people don't just lay down anywhere. We don't. I'm telling you, there is a comfortability and I don't know how else to describe it, dude, but a caveman Viking-like mentality where y'all just do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Well, you know that Vikings were white, right?
There we go.
Well, that would put in, but who were the Vikings? Does that make all white people Vikings?
No, but a lot of y'all are Viking-like. It's just, come on, man.
No, you're doing exactly what you don't want white people to do.
I don't mind if white people do it because it depends on what it is. If you said, yo, all black people are criminals and drug dealers, well, that's just ridiculous because we know that we're not, and that's the stereotype. But of course, there are some that do it. If you say the majority of black men know how to play basketball, there are some that don't. I'm one of them. But a lot of niggas know how to hoop.
A lot of white dudes know how to hoop.
Okay. To say that this, again, the myth that only black men have big dicks and white guys don't. You watch enough porn, you know that there's some white boys that's packing. That's a stereotype too, that white guys got little dicks. No, that's not true. There are white guys with monster packages. Now, we know Chinese men have little dicks.
I was going to ask that.
Yes,
have you ever seen
true.
an Asian porn?
I've never seen an Asian dude with a big joint.
But there has to be one.
There's Yao Ming.
And you would think that even if it was small on Yao Ming, it would be big on other people.
Listen, Chinese people, Asian people aren't known for being extremely tall. They're not.
Right.
But Yao Ming is an exception. So yes, white tigers exist, but it's not the fucking norm. I'm sure there's an Asian dude out there somewhere packing toddler legs, nigga. But good luck.
Dude, if Yao Ming.
I've seen Asian women with asses like black girls. Good luck finding them. They're there. But you need a treasure map to find her.
But here's the sad thing for Yao Ming. Now, Yao Ming was what, 7'2"?
Yeah, he was taller than Shaq.
Yeah, he looks small. Shaq looks small when he's next to Yao Ming.
Yeah.
Even if he had like a 12-inch dick and girthy.
That's why he couldn't play long, because his feet gave out.
But it still wouldn't look big.
Yeah, I'm not mentally vigilant to go there, dude.
It wouldn't look big, though. How sad is that?
Do you know that some of our male listeners have checked out? They've been checked out, nigga. They done Geronimo'd out of this motherfucker.
Listen, so let me ask you this question. Would you rather be
yes,
Yao Ming with the 12-inch dick and girthy? And this is only for pictures. This isn't about life. But you have to pose nude all the time. This is your job. So you could be Yao Ming with the 12-inch and girthy dick, or you could be, now I'm going to forget my boy's the comic, little dude. Who's the little dude?
Kevin Hart?
No, the little one.
What's smaller than Kevin Hart?
We've worked with him before.
He's a comedian?
Yeah.
Smaller than Kevin Hart?
Yeah, he's a little guy.
Is he a child?
No.
Who the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, you know which comic I'm talking
I do not.
Oh, man, this is
a black little dude?
No, he's white.
Short. Oh, you talking about the midget?
Well,
Brad Williams.
I wasn't going to say that.
Oh, well, the niggas say that. That's the only way I would know that.
Okay, Brad
the
Williams.
midget.
But you can be Brad. Now, you only have 7.5 inches. It's not very thick.
Let me tell you something.
Which one's going to look bigger?
Only a white guy would want to have this conversation. This is what I'm saying about y'all. No black man would want to entertain 5 minutes of this.
There's no doo-doo in this conversation.
So we would, okay, so when we talking about cocks?
We're talking about visual perspective. I'm not talking about anything other than visual perspective.
Give out the dates. So I can give out the musical guest. My black card is seriously about to be in question. There's a lot of niggas listening right now going, hey man, you got 30 more seconds of this. And then your black card is invalid, nigga. Black men don't have these discussions.
Guys, we're at Stress Factory when you're listening to this.
Yes. Oh, next week. Hey, yo, Philly. Hey, yo, boy. Hey, yo, Mick. Yep.
19th to the 21st. And if you're around, you're going to see us make an appearance, even though they don't know it. But we're going to go to Pizza Land, and we'll be at Holstein's and a few other places around. The following week, the 26th through the 29th, we're going to be at Helium Philly. Cheesesteaks.
Oh, boy.
And some cheesesteaks. June 3rd through the 5th, we're going to be at OKC Comedy Club in Bricktown. I love that club. And the 19th through the 12th, we'll be at Tommy T's, all the way back out in California in Pleasanton. So after that, it's Father's Day, and we have that week off. And then we're going to reappear at Tacoma Comedy Club the 24th to the 26th of June. And then finally, we'll finish up at the end of the month at Jacksonville Comedy Zone, the 30th of June till the 2nd. I think it's the 2nd. Let me just double check. Through the 2nd of July. So there you go, man.
All right. This is from Desmond Valines, Instagram, DES. Oh, shit. DES official. DESJ official. DESJOFFICIAL. YouTube. Oh my God. I swear, what goes on in my body is what happens in your mind. The way you forget, like it is just chaos, nigga. YouTube. Desmond J Music LLC. Website ssdesj.com. Name of the song is called Superstar. I am bucking out.
Spears and Steinberg.
Thanks for listening to the Spears and Steinberg podcast. If you'd like to know who's responsible for this shit, it was hosted by Ari Spears and Andy Steinberg, produced by Steve Merrick and Anthony Holmes, executive producer, Big Papa, Robert Kelly, and Matt Kleinschmidt for the Laugh Button podcast. For more information on where to find us on the internet, visit spearsburgpod.com.